We are right now in my honors world geography class studying Russia. And of course we come across the communist Russia, the USSR, and their view on atheism. And I've decided to make this video talking about what my 9th grade textbook says about atheism. Opening up my textbook to page 376, we see the first paragraph of the section on culture and lifestyle for the Russia unit. The Eastern Orthodox Church has been central to Russian culture for 1,000 years before the Communist Revolution in 1917. After acquiring power, the Soviet government strictly discouraged religious practices. It actively promoted atheism, or the belief that there is no God or other supreme being, in schools and in other public institutions. In the late 1980s, however, the government began to relax its restrictions on religion. On the page opposite that, there's a pie graph. A graph that says Russia religions. It lists the religion in a chart and the number of followers besides the graph. Christian, Muslim, Jewish, other religious, and then non-religious. 71% of the people in Russia, according to this pie graph in my textbook, are non-religious. 17.2% of the population is Christian. And that's 7.2 is the difference between Muslim and Christian, something that you wouldn't see in America. Do you guys remember Dark Matter 2525's awesome video, If Atheists Acted Religious? I also made a response to that saying some things about an experience I had when I was in elementary. But this is crazy, right? We have these, government takeover, this communist government. I set up this story this way in particular. What I didn't tell you is that previously on page 370 of my textbook, there is a section on what's called Russification. And that's when Russia required everyone to speak Russian and follow Eastern Orthodox Christianity. What the point of telling you about the communist Russia trying to force atheism down people's throats makes you automatically think, what are they doing? I mean, atheism is bad. They're trying to take Jesus away and stuff. Not the case. It just happened the subject just switched from requiring everybody to be Christian to everyone requiring to be atheist. And the atheism of the Soviet Union is not really the correct atheism as we know it today. That atheism was a fear-based thing, a control used by the communist government, just like they controlled the art and the news and things like that. Basically, freedom of speech and freedom of thought. Now, the USSR no longer exists. It is Russia. And people have the freedom to practice or not practice religion, just as we do here in America, in other places over the world. And hopefully that's the way it's going to stay, because I think that's the best way for everyone to coexist.
So, with all of this in mind, I leave you with my revised list of the 2 commandments. Thou shalt always be honest and faithful to the provider of thy nookie. And thou shalt try real hard not to kill anyone, unless, of course, they pray to a different invisible man from the one you pray to.